Do you sometimes feel like you're not doing enough in a day? Do you feel like a day is not enough what you need to do? Have you started a project that won't end? Like writing a book, finishing up some house renovations, repairing your car, fixing your finances, going back to further your studies, or maybe writing a blog, or maybe starting a business? Then you're at the right place. If you watch this video to the end, you'll be able to find out a simplified technique from a research professor and author on how to achieve more in a 24-hour day. Remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. In this video, we'll be summarizing the key points from the book Deep Work by Newport. While watching this video, count the number of times you check your social media accounts, your Twitter, Facebook, or WhatsApp statuses. You'll probably also receive a number of notifications on your phone. While this might feel like you're achieving a lot of things at once, it's actually deterring you from doing exactly that. What is proposed in the book and this video is a concept called deep work, which includes a number of techniques to focus your time. Let's first look at what hinders your productivity. The first thing that hinders your productivity is multitasking. It's important to point out that when you multitask, your focus stays on the first task, so you won't be able to perform the second task with flying colors, even though you achieve it. The second thing which hinders your daily productivity is distractions. Distractions include email, social media, and message notifications. Pop-ups also distract you a lot, even if you don't open them. The third item which hinders your productivity is not having a clear mid to long-term goal for yourself. The lack of such a goal will give your mind the go-ahead to entertain random things during the day. I got this from reading the book The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. Finally, here are the different techniques to achieving focus in your day. The first technique is the monastic approach. This approach includes temporary disconnection from all social media, notifications, and distractions. You might want to go work at a place like a dedicated room, a library, a coffee shop, or a different apartment altogether to take advantage of this approach. In that time, you'll be working solely on your project, doing deep work. This is the most extreme but produces the most results. The second approach is the bimodal approach. This approach includes allocating specific long time periods in a day, specifically for your set goal. This might be more practical to most people, as many still have to go to work for a set number of hours. Please note that you can still do deep work even though you're at the workplace. You just have to do what is required of you in the workplace. The third approach is the rhythmic approach. Here we allocate chunks of time a day, say 1 hour chunks, to working towards your goal. An example is 1 hour for your goal, then a 15-minute rest, another hour towards the deep work of your goal, and then a 1 hour lunch, and so on and so forth. The last approach is the journalistic approach, which involves using any random free time you get during your day to do deep work. This might come on lazy days at the office or when the kids and partner are sleeping. If you're in a committed relationship, deep work might not be so easy to pull off. We suggest encouraging your partner to get into deep work of their own as well. This will remove awkward conversations about you not giving them enough attention. If you're both set on finishing reading 2 books in a month, for example, one won't interrupt the other, as they'd also be in deep work of their own. Okay, since you got to this point, let me give you some bonus tips and tricks. The first one, you must avoid totally depriving yourself of sleep. Even if you don't sleep for 8 hours, sleep is still very important for productivity. Another tip is that goals are easier to achieve if you have like-minded people working towards the same kind of goals. You encourage one another and give one another tips. The third tip is not to announce your goals up front to people. Some people will just introduce distractions because you have mentioned your goal. You'll announce the goal after you've achieved it. Also, the difference between being in the zone and doing deep work is that being in the zone comes unexpected, whereas doing deep work is intentional and planned. Thank you for watching till the end. Select one of the other videos in the channel to increase your knowledge. Let's maximize our success.